Welcome to Huntington Bank Stadium, home to the Minnesota Golden Gophers. As we'll see, the Groupers taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Groupers have been waiting, and finally the moment is coming and the opening of the season. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Minnesota's offense will have the opening possession of the game. Back to pass, it's Lindsey. Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. Wants to go up top. Got a man, it's Tracy. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Hauls it in. Crosses the 45, out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and a solid play there. Wants to throw it. Got a man, it's Tracy. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Wants to throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Got a little space. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Golden Gophers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
That's the problem when you go empty, right? As a quarterback, you know you might get blitzed, and if you do, you better know where your hot throw is. If you don't, you're getting sacked. That time the linebacker got to him.
The Golden Gophers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Tight end now in motion. Now the play fake. Fires to the tight end. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And I'm really impressed with the start by this defense. Like getting to the quarterback early and often. First drive, already have 2 sacks. That's a good sign for this defense.
And the Golden Gophers decide to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. The Groupers offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And how about the true freshman? We've heard about this guy. We heard he's got a chance to be really, really good talking with coaches this week, and he gets his first sack. Listen, guys, I'm a pass rusher. Everybody remembers their first sack.
And the Groupers will call on their punt team. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. Minnesota has it back and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Catch in the middle. It's Coleman. There he goes. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down and 2nd and 9. He'll keep it himself. Running through contact. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Golden Gophers are rolling down the field. Looking to throw, it's Lindsey. Rushes on him. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he runs into a wall, maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the back.
You know, the one thing you can say about this defense, they pursue the football. The first guy might miss, the second guy might miss, but there's going to be more and more hats flying to the ball carrier. You saw.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Groupers line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. Running back searching for a hole. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. And the Golden Gophers are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Golden Gophers will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They'll go to the ground. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. And the Groupers have it with a 1st and 10. The option look. He'll pitch it. And that one will go in reverse. The defense all over that pitch on the option. The Groupers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Quick handoff. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Under fire. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense walls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Finds his tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. From the gun, the running back looking for room. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. To the air, it's Lindsey. Here's a heat. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, and they get the ball back, but that's just going to make it much tougher on this drive. We reach the break. It's Minnesota holding the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the 2nd. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. He's got it and still on his feet. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Keeping it on the ground on 3rd and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Minnesota!
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the 1st half, but this unit looks dialed in.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point makes it 14-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. He'll ride his man on the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Now on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the 1st option, playing the 2nd option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
Takes the easy one to the back. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And the Groupers will bring the punt team onto the field. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. That's caught. It's Tracy. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Looking to throw, it's Lindsey. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
This defense needed something to happen to create some momentum back to their side. They built a deficit. QB's been very comfortable making plays. Exactly what you needed. Put some doubt in his head. Get to him. Hit him. Get physical. They get the sack on this play, and that's just what they needed.
And the Golden Gophers send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Rides to back and leaves it. He has the first and still on his feet. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. Now on first down from the 30. He'll pull it on the read. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
The Groupers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And that ball is live in the backfield. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Run the option, you run the risk of putting the ball on the deck, and especially once that thing starts to string out, the defense does a really good job playing assignment football, man on a man. I got the quarterback taken care of, and you could tell, had the running back taken care of too, nowhere to go with that pitch, and they forced the turnover.
The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. See if they can get it done on second and goal. From the gun to give, looking for room. And he'll be stuffed. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. Turning to the running game here on third and goal. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Rutgers is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you just never know. They're trailing by 10 to the Red Hawks of Miami. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Out of the gun, the inside give. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. The receiver was doubled, and they picked it off. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already got the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. A They believe they can run right here. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. The pull and throw off the RPO. At the 20, he's got space. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
Fires to the wideout. Touchdown, Minnesota! The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone.
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the first half. This has been all home team.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 28-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. He'll start the return inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Bring in the heat. He'll pull it down and run. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. And the Groupers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Try to get it to the edge. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Groupers will send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute it.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3. The Golden Gophers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Tracy. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Leaves it with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Taylor has it. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. Now facing a 3rd and long. To throw, it's Lindsey. Throws to the back. Grab near the marker, it's Taylor. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. Give to the back. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He wants it all. And they will score. Touchdown, Golden Gophers!
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. On the move from inside his 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. First play of this drive comes from the 27. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Caught in the backfield, it's Sheffield. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the groupers headed quickly to the line. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Under fire. Got the first himself. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47.
And on the 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the 1st down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score.
Out of bounds at the 23-yard line. And that's a first down.
They'll leave it with him. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Caught in the backfield, it's Craig. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. And he's got to find the right combination of distance and accuracy from the right hash and 45 yards out. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll send the tight end in motion. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, tough to beat the pageantry and tradition there in Minneapolis. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to our guys at the bank there in the Twin Cities.
And the Golden Gophers will line up to kick off and start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They'll open the second half with a run. He's stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. On the option. To the ground with the back. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall, Dave.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease. Push somebody back. Create some space. There was nowhere to go.
Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Leaves it with the back. Slips one guy, and now he's loose. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking downfield, it's Lindsey. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
The offensive line coach will be pulling his hair out. His head coach is okay right now because they're winning the game, but from an O-line standpoint, they've been atrocious in pass pro.
The Golden Gophers will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He's in open space downfield. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. He'll do it himself. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. The Groupers will punt this one away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Wants to bring it back. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. And some room to work. He's all the way across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41 in the running game, getting it done. The give is to Taylor. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Golden Gophers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They go to the ground. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. 3rd and short now from their own 48. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Inside the 40. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Minnesota! And they take it in for 6 more points. Boy, did he just scorch that defense for that score.
He shows you all of it, Reese. He's got the speed, he's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Old Dominion is running away with this one behind an offense that's been firing on all cylinders. They're up by 28 over the Groupers. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Running to the left. He's stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare. Goes to the option. Now the toss. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. And the groupers will try to pin them back with the punt. Takes it on the return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Motion from the wideout. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking downfield. It's Lindsey. Fires to the big fella. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Taylor has it. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Golden Gophers getting set on 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll give it to him again. And this offense went right back to the well, and this time the defense made sure it ran dry. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. A strike downfield. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. He's got it on the move. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. They'll give it to the back. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. He'll go to the sneak. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Golden Gophers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Go straight ahead. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. They lost ground on first down, now 2nd and goal from the 5. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Golden Gophers!
And another good touchdown drive by this offense. And how about the start to the season? Blowout win in game 1. Blowout win looking like in game 2. This unit's clicking. They're looking like a team that will be reckoned with when the playoffs start late in the year.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
49, Pandas, 3.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. His drive will open from the 15. Off the play fake on first down to throw. The sure hands, it's Craig. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll run the option. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. Going to have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
This has been a frustrating day, and I'm not sure it's going to get any better. You're already down huge. Listen, this offense can't protect this quarterback. They don't do anything right now. This defense has had their number all game long.
The groupers decide to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He gets it away from his own end zone. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
This time it's complete. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Pulls it and fires to the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And now on second down for this offense. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. So the final period starts with a second down play. From the gun, running back on the move. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. The Golden Gophers are flying down the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He caught it, and he will score! Touchdown, Minnesota!
And this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Spins away from the defense.
Man, these read options are so hard to diagnose, just like right there. He picks up a little chunk of yards, not a big chunk, but it's so easy when you run the read options.
Why is that? Why is it easy?
Because if you want to play fast to the...
Turning it on! All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15. It's first and 10 from the 38-yard line. To the ground. He's got it again. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Groupers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. He'll keep it himself. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. The give to the tailback. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. And the Golden Gophers have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Throws to the wideout. Laundry down on the field as the pass is incomplete, but let's see what the penalty is.
Ineligible CC, downfield, offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Less than a yard to go to pick up the first down. Gives it on the option. Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. The Golden Gophers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. This offense has a little room and a fresh set of downs at the 23. And the Golden Gophers will have it 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Leaves it with the back. Nice move to keep running. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Pulls and fires complete. Looking for room at the 40. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Golden Gophers back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They'll leave it with the lone back. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. And the Golden Gophers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They'll move the tight end. Right back to the well. Breaks into the open. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. The Golden Gophers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Tracy. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense. A designed run for the quarterback. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. QB draw. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on.
Touchdown, Golden Gophers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
Lining up for the PAT. The kick is up and good, and put 1 more on the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Baylor proved it is battle-tested and capable of winning any place, any time after this one. And just think of the confidence this Bears team gained today. Invaluable, if you ask me. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw. It's Wicks. Trying to set up the screen. Across the 25. He's got room. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll start this one from the 29 on 1st down. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. The Groupers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. On the option. He'll toss it. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Here on 3rd down, will they go back to the running game? Give to the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Groupers will call on their punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give, and tick, 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 tick. This time, they stop him in the backfield, and that has been a rare sight in this game tonight. Second down, they'll go to the air. Quickly to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? And the Golden Gophers need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. The give is to Taylor. Quick spin on the run. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. The Golden Gophers line up to punt it away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Tight end now in motion. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man, doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
The Groupers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. They're setting up the screen. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. And here we go. Final play of the game right here.
Third down coming.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Fires to the big fella. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. And that will be in the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now, man.
And you start to build that mental toughness when you start to string together positive weeks and you start to string together positive plays. Now you know you can do it. It's not, we talked about it in the offseason, oh, we want to do this. Now you're starting to execute it and put it together on the field.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.